So I'm Zen, been working on PDP for a while, and things are going pretty well. So it's time to share some stuff. So PDP is hot storage. You've probably heard about that. And I think to really get into the mindset of understanding a totally new Filecoin storage protocol, we need to do things a little differently. So we're going to get a little Socratic here. I want you to visualize that you're a storage provider and just really think, okay, I'm a storage provider. We're going to get into it. Okay. So, oh, click. Okay. Hi, I'm an SP. How hot is PDP? Start your SP in less than 1 hour. So PDP is very quick to join. It shouldn't take that long to get your operation set up. Okay, wow. But I still need a huge machine for proving and sealing, right? Wrong. No sealing, no GPUs. Just bring your disks. This is storage as you'd kind of want it to be. Just join, store data. That's it. It's cool. No sealing. Are there docs for running an SP? Why, yes, there are. Take a look at this QR code. We have some guides. And I'd really like to thank James for making such a beautiful Google Doc. It works well. But all this is still in development, right? There's no way this is live. Wrong. We're live on mainnet. And here's the PDP verifier contract address. So you can check it out. But I'm on my own, right? I mean, there's no like storage provider accelerator program or anything to facilitate like getting paid clients or getting involved. Wrong again. Join the PDP MinerX program, also at this nice form. Okay, so to summarize, PDP is a bit different. As an SP, you can get involved fairly easily with fairly low resources, and there should be some help to do it. We're also on Bill-PDP Slack. If you have questions, we really want to help people get involved in the network. Okay, so I need you to close your eyes again and stop pretending you're an SP and start pretending that you are a client of data, that you're somebody who just wants to store data. Okay, here we go again. Hello there, I'm a data client. How hot is PDP? Verifiably accessible data, proven once a day. Okay, that's cool, but I still need to add like giant chunks in 32 gigabytes at a time, right? Wrong. Add any size piece, append as you go. It's that easy. But I still can't delete data, right? Wrong. You can delete data on PDP. Is there any sort of UI for checking stored data and proofs? Really glad you asked. Check out this link. We have a PDP Explorer, which is live right now. It's a hosted website, and it tells us things like the network-wide metrics. You're looking at mainnet snapshot right here, so it's pretty small. There's not that much data. CalibNet actually has quite a bit more. Both websites are live. We have things on this website like a heat map of how many routes a SP has proven in a PDP proof set data set, and a list of all of the messages, including all of the proofs, so you can go through and audit and see when they've missed a proof. You can see there was a missed proof right there in between the two next proving periods. If you look closely, April 21st was a bad day for my SP, and that's why that little square is yellow, but things are on track, so it's not red. And there's things like checking up on every single route that's in your PDP proof set, because all this is on chain. So this website just goes to a nice like Glyph API, grabs stuff and displays all this stuff that's on chain. Okay, but no one's going to demo this for me right now, right? Okay, so that's also wrong. I'm going to do a demo. And what I'm going to show you today is something that there is a video up of online already. So it's something you can also watch. If the demo gods aren't so kind, you can go back and see how things work in a more controlled environment. But let's just do some stuff live. So, okay, I don't know how much time I have left. Okay, I have 5 minutes. Sweet. So we can do like 3 minutes of demoing. So this website, it just goes to a Glyph API URL, and it also knows my Curio SP, and it knows the proof set that I'm storing stuff on. And what it's going to do is it's going to go to the network. It's going to ask the Glyph API for the root CIDs at this proof set on chain, on Filecoin mainnet, and then it's going to get those root CIDs. It's going to call Curio at its public HTTP retrieval API, and then it's going to grab some images, which are in this proof set, and it's going to display them for us all. So let's give it a try. So you can see that the network is going places. It's actually not so easy to see where it's going, unfortunately. Maybe if I make this a bit bigger. But you can see the cat pictures are loading, which is always a good sign. Unfortunately, I am a bit of a web noob. So, okay, yeah, sure. So this one's going to Glyph to get some stuff. A lot of going to Glyph to get roots, but eventually, okay, we must be going to Curio at some point, but I'm not actually seeing it on my, not actually seeing it here. Uh, Fair enough. We won't worry too much about it. It must be going there because it's getting the pictures. So you can see, you can load all these pictures from the Curio API. Maybe it's under fetch. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, we loaded a bunch of pictures and that's all well and good. The nice thing we can do is verify what's going on. So we have a nice link directly to the PDP Explorer. And this is that proof set 0. We can take a look and see how many roots are here. So these are all of the files which are hosting images. This is all just on-chain data. And you can go click through and say, like, see, like, this is one that was deleted actually. These are like these are all the CIDs which are being fetched. And then we can check and audit and say, okay, has this been proved? We have proving frequency once a day by default. And so, yeah, this was proved yesterday at about this time. So we'll wait a few more hours. We'll get another proof today, but everything seems like pretty good. And we can check our proving heat map. Yeah, looks like everything has been proven. I'm not seeing any faults. So we can trust that our data is around. With 3 minutes, I think I can still, it might be a little bit short, but what we can do is try to add something. So let me go to my terminal. We can try to add this corgi picture to PDP. We probably aren't going to have time the more I think about it, but we could at least get started. So because this is still not fully fleshed out, PDP as a protocol doesn't have a nice deal protocol. It's built in the current phase for on-ramps. So I'm giving the SP my data in this off-band protocol, which is really just SCP. And then I'm going to take my, if I can move this thing, I'm going to go and upload this corgi file. Cool. I uploaded it to Curio. Now I'm going to add the root. So that's the root that I'm going to add, and we're going to do it at proof set 0. And I'm talking to my Curio node. Failed. Oh, come on, demo gods. Failed to validate subroot. Okay. We just have to wait because it takes a while for things to upload, basically. So this is like my SP operation. I'm adding the data in and I'm saying, hey, I'm going to prove this. I'm adding this to my proof set so that this is part of the data that gets proven every day. And, I'm not sure if we're going to, we have 1 minute. Come on, let's give it a try. So if we check out the PDP Explorer, we might get lucky and the web might work well enough that we can see that we have a new root that looks like the corgi. No, sorry, not this one. We want to look at the roots. Looks like it still hasn't quite refreshed because we have to go to the chain and wait for everything. But let me see. If we refresh, maybe the Explorer will see. Nah, it still sees 56. Basically, we have to wait. Thank goodness that fast finality is coming soon because right now we still have to wait a little bit. So we're not going to see it add on live, but the corgi will show up here. Just go to this website after this and you can see a corgi probably in like 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, but just to wrap this up real quick. So view slideshow. So that's the demo. Okay, we also had an internal hackathon, which is cool. There's some stuff you can go check out. I see some people here who were participating. It was nice to flesh out a bunch of PDP bugs, and there's some cool stuff that people built, including more image scraping and at least some Arduino stuff, which is kind of a nice way to think about integrating verifiability into your life. So I'll leave you to check some of this stuff out. Here is a link to that as well. And okay, but before we go, one more scenario. I'm a developer. Can I program PDP storage at all, or is this just like dumb, unprogrammable storage? Well, it has modular design and programmable hooks built in, and that's a key feature of PDP. But there's no way that anybody has actually built a significant PDP plugin so far, right? That is also wrong, and I need you to stick around and watch the next talk to see what has happened on that front. Okay, these are some links. Thanks, everybody.